guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce you guys, those of you who may not know that I am a boutique owner to my boutique. The website is www.kushe.online. So if you have not checked it out, we're a women's plus size clothing store. Please tell your friends and family and also come and check us out. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. I'm going to give people a few minutes to come in, but I want to say welcome. Welcome to everybody. I do see that there are 1 or 2 people already here. I'm so excited about that. I really appreciate it. For those of you who know I don't go live too often, I usually post videos, but this year I wanted to be more active and proactive here on the channel. So I hope you guys appreciate that. I hope to be able to kind of connect with you guys a little bit more. Those of you who are here, please in the chat, just say hello. Let me know where you're from. We're going to be talking about, as you see, Peach McIntyre today. Going to do a little review of one of her videos. I thought it was very interesting, the things that she put in there. Quite frankly, I just think it's very interesting how she acts and reacts. I don't know. She's just a different type of chick. I mean, she is. And, because of her action with this video, I was just like, dang, what happened to this girl in her childhood? Now, if it was all the children that her mother had that reacted and acted the way that she does, then it would be, I guess more understanding that, okay, yeah, we know XYZ happened. But quite frankly, she is the only one of her 3 kids who conducts themselves in the manner that she does, who acts the way that she does, and who reacts the way that she does. I mean, and y'all will see what I mean when we look at this video that she did. It's not that long, but we're going to look at it and talk about it. And talk about it some more after that. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the chat. Those of you, I see it's a few of us in here. Hopefully at some point, my audience will come back to where it was. Let's see, do I have any comments over here? Hi, Gigi. Hi, welcome to the chat. And you're from Washington. Welcome, welcome. I see a few more of you over there. If you will, just say hello. Hi, Sean B. Welcome to the chat. Like I said, as you guys come in, just let me know where you're from. Gigi says she's doing good. Also, guys, in the description of this video, I did definitely put the link. I don't know if, while we're so small, if we're going to allow panel guests to come up or should I wait. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. We'll just see how things go from there. Okay, Sean B says she's from Miami. As you guys come in, be sure to hit that like button for me. It helps us in the algorithm. And I'm definitely, after taking a break, trying to, I guess, regenerate myself through the algorithm. That is something that my channel has suffered since I was away for a little while, had some personal things that I was taking care of. But at any rate, we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to jump right on into the commentary and jump right on into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. Like I said, we're talking about Peach McIntyre today. I believe your name is Vianda. Hi, Miss Vianda. from California. Welcome to the chat. Welcome in. So, we're going to take a minute and we're going to check out this video, and then I am going to do some commentary on it. I did see that, obviously Peach puts up several videos a day, but this one was just jarring to me. The things that she had to say, her whole opinion about the commentary and why she had that opinion. It was very jarring, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and jump over here and check this out. And I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
It's the importance of not letting anybody else beat on you in front of your kids. Anybody whoop your kids, especially your son. In the black community, a lot of times as single moms, especially when you're a low income single mom, you may call on a male relative to come whoop on your kid because you feel like, oh, he out of control, I can't handle him. So you call your uncle or your cousin or your brother or your grandfather, and you know what happens? They whoop the kid in front.
Okay, I want to already stop and say I know a lot of women who have sons, and I can't say in my experience and my upbringing that I saw where a lot of women had to go outside of their home to have their kid chastised. Now, it does happen sometimes, and especially if a father figure is available and the child's father is not in their life. I do get where she's coming from with that, but at the same time, still, um, that's not something that was so regular in my upbringing.
Front of you, you do nothing. Like, yeah, yeah, like I told you, granddaddy was gonna get you. I told you, Uncle Larry was gonna get you. And then what happens after that? The child see that you won't protect them. You fail to protect them, and that same relative will start taking advantage of that child.
Now, I thought right here she already started going left because why does it have to be that a child is taken advantage of at all? Every household did not have abuse. Every child is not abused. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to say that a small number of kids who come from single mom households have to worry about that. Now, I just don't know what happened in this girl's past that makes her think that every story is this type of story. Like, I just thought it was crazy.
They will start to rape your child. That same relative that you said it was okay to whoop them, your boy child. Boys talk about it. They normally don't tell like girls do, and it affects them. And I know this from experience. My friend that I was just referring to in the previous video, she didn't tell me until we were 18 years old. I was 18, she was 19, and we had our first baby. I had no clue that she was being violated by her mom's boy.
Now, it's sad that she knows somebody um that happened to. It is sad that she knows somebody that happens to. But that is not everybody's story. Yes, you're right, Gigi. It does happen. But that doesn't mean that every child that has a male figure in their life that loves them, that may chastise them because they're getting out of control or whatever the case may be. Every child is not abused though. You definitely have to be vigilant when it comes to people being around your kids, even with family, sometimes especially family, but that doesn't mean that every child that had something go on is going to have that same fate. And that's where she went wrong, in my opinion. And if you think about it, Peach always has this type of outlook on things. And that's why I said, what on earth happened in this girl's past? If it was something that happened in her mother's house, I think her other daughter would have somewhat of a disposition like this, but they're like night and day.
boyfriend. I did know about her siblings. I knew that started happening when they got in middle school, and her mom never did anything. Her mom stayed with this man. She still stayed with this man, and he broke her down time and time again. It confused the fuck out of my less mind, right? But anyways, my best friend said after like she cried and she told me about it, and I was angry with her because I was like, bitch, I been in your house. That could have been me. And she was like, no, Peaches, like when you stayed, he was nice to my mom. Like he wouldn't do anything to us. When you stayed the night, it made us safe because you talked too much and he was scared of your mama. And I was like, it still could have happened. Like I was still mad, but I was like, you know what? I understand.
Now, I will say this. I thought that was funny when she said, "Cause you talk too much and he's scared of your mama." It just let you know characteristics are definitely consistent. Cause this girl does sometimes talk too much.
And I feel like you should have spoke up sooner. But she told me what happened was why she didn't speak up even after finding out about what happened to her sisters is because she knew her mom wouldn't do anything. She know when he said like what he could do to her mom, he would, because he beat her mom in front of them. They got to see their mama be weak, beat down to the ground, never put him in jail, never leave. He just beat her. After he beat her in front of them and showed them that their mama is weak and she won't do nothing, he started beating on them. Then he started violating them, every single kid that she had. And I just like took that and ran with it. I had my first baby. McKay at the time was like 2 or 3 weeks old at that time. He wasn't a month. I promised myself that I would never let anybody beat on me in front of my kids and not do nothing about it. I'm gonna kick their ass back, putting them in jail. I'm not gonna just sit there and take it. Or my feel like I'm powerless. I can't protect myself, yet alone them. That's not.
Now, another thing I wanted to say is that this is tragic in my opinion because I didn't grow up around people who were beat, people who had these type of fates, and because of that, I don't have the experience that every time a situation happen or anything that I see, I always take the worst outlook of it. Like I didn't have that. And so with that, I mean, I just don't have the reference point that Peach has. And I do think that it's tragic. Like I said, Lord God, what happened in this girl's childhood? That this is what this is, how she sees everything. Um, but it's sad that her friend went through that, especially I feel it's criminal that that mother let that happen to all of those kids. And honestly, if you know that your children are being harmed and you're not doing anything, I believe or I feel that you should be judicated and made complicit of whatever happened to them, especially if it's illegal, because that is awful.
Number one. Number two, I applied that to everything. Any family member that has tried to whoop my kids, I have went crazy on their ass. If you hit my kid in my face, I'm going to hit you, my father included. I remember my daddy hit Gregory McKay when McKay was about 6 years old, and I lost it. I wanted to fight. I went crazy. I was like, you don't never put your hands on my mother. Meanwhile, my sister was letting my daddy chastise her son. He's a male figure. His daddy not around. She's an active male figure. But I understood from that experience with my best friend that in a child's brain, all they see is mommy is failing to protect me. Mommy is letting this happen. She's okay with this. And then the abuse can continue. They can go further with your kids. I know it sounds disgusting because it is, but uncles, cousins, male cousins, and females too, grandfathers, they will violate children. Your children. The children that you keep telling them it's okay for them to beat and hit. The kids, oh well, you gotta respect them. Now your kid can't even feel safe to come.
Um, there's a word for her thought pattern. Um, it's called all or non thinking, but there's a clinical term for it as well. She took one experience that happened or that she learned about, and from that one experience, she basically feels that everybody who has this experience or knows of someone who has had this experience is going to have this fate. That's all or non thinking, and that can be dangerous as well. And also can create a situation in her that puts our kids in a negative space. Um, you said it snapped her life. Quite possibly, it may have done just that. I'm not sure, but like I said, I do know that she does suffer from all of non-thinking. Um, a lot of us feel that she has uh different types of mental issues, just by her actions and things like that. But I wish that she would get some help. I really do. But I mean, obviously, I'm just somebody on the internet that does commentary. I don't know her or whatever. She is an intelligent individual, but she also has issues that could definitely be deficiencies in her life if she does not handle them or control them appropriately. Let's continue.
Tell you. So I want to really encourage y'all today to stop that behavior. Do not allow anybody to beat on you in front of your kids. For those of you who are in domestic violence relationships, I know it's hard to leave. I know it takes 7 tries at least for most people to leave, and some never get out. I have been in a domestic violence situation many times, but I've always not making it okay. I have always done something back to show like I'm not playing. This is not acceptable. I'm going to
Your children should never have to be in a situation or even at the risk of experiencing um you being beat on. Your children should not have to even be at risk of that, nor should your children be at risk of being abused. If you know that someone has that type of behavior, you should definitely steer clear of them. And like she says, I know that it's not a 100% that people do suffer these fates, that people suffer from situations where uh, they are at risk. But not only should you try not to be in domestic situations, but in the event that you are or have been around it, you should definitely talk to your kids, make sure that they understand it's wrong. And if you see that they are not having any type of reaction, which means that they're probably confused, you should get them some help as well as get yourself help. And you should make sure that your children understand. So I don't think it's okay to just say, "Oh, I'm gonna fight back," because that really could cause you more harm and the other person, especially if the person that is hurting you is more superior and stronger. So, her attitude to this is very. I don't know. I don't think this is. If you're going to be aggressive about it, be right about it. Tell your followers that they should try their best to get out of those situations or never have that happen, or ensure at least that their kids are safe, because sometimes you can't protect yourself. And I'm not going to sit up here and be naive and act like it's a never on this, because it happens every day. But I definitely wish she would have spoken more clear and a better message to her people, because her audience and her platform is big.
do something back to your ass, just so you know. And my kids know, like, oh, mama not the one. Like, okay, I'm not condoning domestic violence. I'm not encouraging any of you guys to stay in domestic violence relationships. I would prefer that you get out, get counseling, learn how to communicate with your words and not with your hands and all these weapons and things of that nature. But you have to show your children that you are strong, and as their parent, you are going to protect them against their father, your cousins.
You right, Gigi. She is downplaying the situation, like giving herself a pass for even letting it happen. Giving yourself a pass, saying that, you know, as long as you can fight back, you can be with the person or whatever. Like it's just so blasé how she is handling this conversation. And like you said, I really felt a ways about that. That's why I chose to do commentary on this video. Honey, tell these people get out, be safe, keep your kids safe. There should never be a I at least fight back. That don't make it better, boo. That don't even make it acceptable. And you shouldn't even be speaking like this on a platform of that size. I just really thought that was crazy. I really did.
Your uncles, even females. Females can be predators as well. Make sure you express that to your children. It's a lot of boys running around upset because now they're older and they realize like they was violated by aunties. They was violated by their big cousin. They was violated by the babysitter. And nobody did anything. They failed to protect me, my innocence. All children, male and female, deserve to preserve their innocence.
So, like I said, she's not wrong. She's not wrong about that innocence should be preserved. But she is wrong about saying that a male chastising your child could result in them feeling that you won't protect them. It's a difference between chastising a child and abusing a child. And that's where you have to draw the line. It's one thing to have grandpa or uncle or whomever chastise your child. That may not even have to be a physical situation, but sometimes it is. It just depends on the child. It depends on, the complexity of things and your parenting style. But that does not definitely mean that your child will be abused. And I thought it was just really awful that she allowed that narrative, or that she's okay, and that is her narrative that she chose to put out to the people in her chat. I just thought it was crazy that she would do that. You should protect your children, definitely. You should protect yourself, definitely. If you are in a domestic situation, you should definitely not want to be there, and you should try to get out. But every time a child is chastised does not mean abuse will happen. Just because that happened, you should always be hyper vigilant watching your children. That's true, but it does not mean that the child will be brought into harm's way just because you let somebody whoop them. And also, your kids should understand that they are being chastised for what they've done or what they didn't do, and you not just randomly allowing someone to, I guess how she said, beat them or whatever. I mean, for a lack of a better way to put it. So that was my take on this video. I just really thought that she was very laxed in how she handled the information. I thought that she was very, I thought it was very telling, her perception of this and how she talked about everything. So let me know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about what she said, how she handled it? I see we do have a few people in the chat, and I definitely appreciate it. I hope you guys have hit that like button. Um, but tell me what you guys think about how she's handled it, and what she has said. Like I said, she has, it seems, all or none thinking. So just because she sees that something happens, she's basically putting it out here in a way to think that this will happen to everybody, or something to that effect. And that is not the case. Um Children, you do have to discipline your kids. It does not have to be physical. That is your choice to make it physical. So from there, it's really up to you. But we do have a small crowd in here, like I said. I definitely welcome your input, but I wanted to speak on this because, like I said, what happened to this girl in her past that she thinks that everybody will hurt you? Just like the situation with Wood, staying with him, um, even though he was abusive in the past, and that's unfortunate for her. But still, he's abused her in other ways. Although he stopped putting his hands physically on her, he still hurts her heart. He still is very laxed in a lot of what he does. And because of that, um, whether she realizes it or not, she's just allowing non-physical abuse to be conducted in front of her kids. It's just because he don't hit you no more, don't make it better. I mean, he's emotionally abusing you. Like, when she was going through whatever she was going through with him, she mentioned that Gregory McKay knew what was going on and how he felt. So that's still abuse. That's still opening them up to a certain behavior. Thank you, Miss Cancer. I do appreciate it, and I welcome your input as well. This channel here is a platform to where not only I give my commentary, but I definitely welcome you guys' input. And I do thank you for taking the time to come and check out the live. I really do. We small, but we mighty. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this. We definitely, yep, you're right. You are right. Several different types of abuse. You are so right. So, and it matters. All of this matters. It definitely matters. And she should definitely be more careful, because it's not okay to excuse the fact that, oh, he hit me, but I hit him back. You should never be in a situation that you are with a man who will hit you. And then, secondly, even more so, you shouldn't be in a situation that a man would disrespect you by having that type of behavior around your children. I could see if it was an accident and something happened, but no, if he is an abusive man, he is a predator. And she's also right about another thing I want to bring up. Women are predators too. You have to be hyper vigilant around people in relationships with family. It don't matter if they family or not. It does not freaking matter. It does not. So, guys, like I said, I just wanted to touch on this video. I wanted to discuss what was said in this video, and I hope that you guys, for those of you who may come and hit the replay, please be sure not only to hit the like button, but let me know how you think about it. I appreciate you guys that are here. I'm probably going to be back in the hour. We're going to do a live on another video. It will not be a Peach McIntyre, but it was something that I just definitely wanted to cover. So be sure you guys stick around for that. Those of you that are here now, I thank you so much. But be sure to let me know in the comments what you guys think about what Peach said and also the commentary that was given. Like I said, tell me what y'all think. Be sure y'all comment below. And guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Like I said, I will be back shortly. Thank you guys for taking the time to come and check me out. And I'll see you guys in the next class. And please be sure to check out the videos. If you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you have not turned on your notification bell, be sure to do so. See you guys in the comments.